Hey, so it's somewhat embarrassing, I guess, that I I keep falling into the same patterns in a new guise. Um, so, like for example, for a long time now, I felt rather heavy in my heart, and like there's almost like constrictive bands. I mean, it might be my at least partially my hip flexors, but yeah, that kind of constricted band in my on the sides of my abdomen, and feeling like I've felt into those a million times. Why, blah blah blah. Of course, I felt into those a million times is a thought. Um, and I've gone into detours several times of like thoughts about the nature of reality or God, which I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I could go on a whole tangent now, but it's like I do pray sometimes. I know there's not like someone on the other side of the telephone line exactly, but it can help me try to really be present because I think one of my biggest issues is dissociation and sort of self doubt, such that it's like nothing that happens to me can really be all that mystical or interesting or real or whatever, however you want to put it. My feelings don't really matter. This is, it's silly, um, that kind of thing. So, which doesn't do any favors to the attempts at shadow work, right? But it's like I need to be quite vigilant because when I sort of let things just slide for a while, they slide. Big surprise, right? Um, yeah, so the I'm doing the Angela's online retreat right now, which is really nice. Even just the first day is kind of like whipped me back into not whipped, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, yeah, yeah, all that. um, yeah, really good stuff. And he talked to somebody who had a really distressing psychedelic experience where it was like there's nothing good in the world, and you know, it's never gonna nothing's ever gonna get better. It's nothing, or even like I think she felt like the trip was gonna go on forever and never end. And of course, it reminded me of my recent, somewhat distressing. Ultimately, I don't know. I have some weird faith that ultimately everything's fine because what the hell else is it going to be? I mean, maybe I am. I mean, yeah, what can you say? Who knows? There's nothing but now. So what the hell can I say about it? What can I worry about really? And now has sensations that I can interpret in a negative way if I want to. but what's the point of that? And yeah, the breath work tonight was really nice. I feel like I kind of relaxed into it in a way where I wasn't like waiting for something special to happen and thinking that I wasn't worthy of something special happening, and you know, having some mixture of like expectations and trepidation and disappointment and self-doubt and blah 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 blah. Like I just kind of left that as well as I could and just had the experience, and uh, it was nice. There was some a sense of energy moving in its own ways, and a sense of like music moving through my body. I did some tonal singing, I guess. It's one of those spaces where you can scream, you can do whatever you want. So a little tonal singing is fine. Feels nice sometimes. Um, but yeah, this heaviness that has been on my heart for so long. I feel like all the work that I've done has basically moved this up to the top of the Pringles can. Um, and as long as I'm up here trying to figure out the universe, it's just gonna, that's just what the top of the Pringles can is gonna look like indefinitely until you finally like, all right, I'll eat the goddamn Pringles. Um, but of course, if you go in with that attitude, it doesn't go very well because that's sort of just adding another layer onto it. Um, so driving home, I was like asking my little heart, like, "Oh, you feeling sad?" And it was kind of like talking like my 5-year-old. It's like, "Yes." You know what? What are you sad about? Mm, just sad or whatever. Like, we're asking it like, "What else do you want?" I don't know. Stop talking to me. Um, so just kind of, it's okay. You can be sad if you want to be sad. You can be sad until the end of time. You can do whatever you want, honey. Feel however you want. And it's a relief not to feel sad about feeling sad. You know, not to feel anxious about feeling sad, not to feel shame about feeling sad, not to feel worried about feeling sad. It's just a sensation. Sensations cannot, we're always safe from sensations in our body. I mean, obviously, if you break a leg, it's going to hurt, but it's not the sensation that hurts you, it's whatever broke your leg. Stop it, buddy. Mateo. Yeah, always safe. Sensations themselves are safe. I mean, they just radiantly appearing from nothing. And the only thing that really causes problems is when you're like, I don't like that. That's wrong. That's bad. That says something bad about me. So yeah, falling into old potholes, but making my way back out again.